Hello, welcome back, Spiffers. It's good to see all of you. It's me, Jamie Woodhouse from SAS Educators. Excited to be with you again today to continue on our discussion about custom fields. So last week we introduced custom fields, what they are, and where you can go to set them up. But there's three different types of custom fields. One is at the plan level. If you didn't see last week's recording or video, click the link below in the description, and that'll introduce you to custom fields as a whole and doing it at the plan level. This week, we're going to move to the second type of custom field, and that is for plan assignments. So let's get started. All right. So if you remember from last week, getting in and creating a brand new custom field is a little hidden. Do you remember where it is? Yeah, that's right. It's under admin and down to settings. If you go down to settings, we have our custom fields, and this is the plan level one that we created last week. Now we're going to do it at the plan assignment level. So let's talk a little bit more about the difference between how we would want to use them at the plan level versus the plan assignment level. Let's go ahead and open up Designer so we can see a little recap of what we did last week. So we have a Spiff training plan and a YouTube example plan. And with the plan level custom fields that we did last week, if I had the same exact commission logic that I used across plans, but I wanted a different commission rate. So we did a really basic plan where we have, let's go to the YouTube example plan, where we have the ARR that's times by a percentage. So the ARR of each deal times a specific percentage is how you will get the actual commission. And so we had an example where I keep forgetting which one was 3%, which one was 5%, but for the YouTube example plan, that plan got a 3% commission rate on ARR, those sales reps, where the Spiff training plan got a 5% commission rate. And so, so that's kind of how the plan level worked last week. Again, click the link below in the description to look at last week's if you want to see exactly how we did that. What I'm going to do this week is at the plan assignment level, it's actually within an actual plan. And so the custom field that I'm going to create in the YouTube example plan, we only have 2 reps in the YouTube example plan, Ava Sassna and Chloe Gardner. If I wanted Chloe to get a 5% commission and Ava to get a 3% commission, I could use a plan assignment level custom field to do that. So within one plan, individuals get different commission rates. It's exactly how this one works. So let's go back to our main Spiff page. We don't have any new plan assignment custom fields yet, so let's go ahead and add one. I'm going to call this plan assignment custom field. Horrible, horrible name. Do not use this when you're using it in your own system. Be more descriptive of what this is actually for so that you can, use it in different places if you need to use it. Just something generic like this, it's going to be really hard to know what this is used for. But for our example, this kind of does the trick. So in the description, I'm going to call the plan assignment custom field example, and we're going to make it a float. If you have questions about these different field types, again, click the link below in the description. Last week we went into a little bit more details here, but I always like using floats when it's numeric based. So I'm going to save that custom field. Now that that's saved in there, there's 2 different places that I can actually use or set up or give value to this custom field. Let me start in the in Spiff Designer. I'm not going to actually use it in here, but you can if you want to. If you go to the YouTube example plan and you click on the plan itself, you'll see the plan assignments down below. This is a great place where you can go ahead and add new members, effective date them on and off because it's all specific to the plan. If you wanted to add values here, since you're in Designer, notice that now I've got this plan assignment custom field that I just created in my plan assignments. Typically, I'm doing this for more users all at once than maybe just a plan, even though this is plan specific, so I may or may not use it here. But let me go ahead and show you how to do it from the main screen. So if I go back to our main Spiff screen, if I go under admin, typically when you're assigning users to plans, you're probably doing it in bulk and you're doing it under our users table here, or we call it the mass data management screen. So if I click on admin, go down to users, notice that this is where I can see my plan assignments. And this will show everyone across the whole company. So maybe it would be a little bit easier in Designer if it's just plan specific to go to that plan. That way it filters it down. But in here, I can go ahead and sort descending on my plan names, and that will group up all of my YouTube example plan together for Ava and Chloe. And all I need to do is just scroll over to my plan assignment custom field. With a long name, it's a little tricky sometimes, so I probably should have done a shorter name, but that's all right. If I go ahead and click it in edit mode, this is where I can go and give Ava her 3% rate and Chloe her 5% rate. Make sure you hit save. I always click out of here before I save, and then it doesn't work, and I'm like, why didn't it work? You have to save. So make sure you save it before you're out of here. Now that that's created and there's actual data that's in here, I can go back to my Designer. It doesn't show up right away, so I have to refresh that. If I wanted to double check it, you don't really need to, but just so that I can show you it's working, I've got that custom field in here, so that works just fine. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back to my logic for this rule, this payout rule that I'm editing. And instead of having it being a plan specific custom field, I want to do the plan assignment custom field. But let's go ahead and view this first so that you can see how it will change visibly between Ava and Chloe. So I'm just going to create a brand new field and then add this new field to it. So I could call this anything I want, but I'm just going to call it plan assignment custom example rate so that I can see this. And when it's getting created, I just do equal sign and then I go plan assignment custom. And notice it was filtering down, if I can spell custom, but this is the actual dot syntax. It's what we call it when you're actually just writing it out instead of searching for it, of how to get this custom field, just like the plan, but the plan was plan dot and then the name of the field. Now it's plan underscore assignment dot name of the field. And we can go ahead and click on that, hit the blue check mark, and I'm going to go ahead and change the display format to a percentage. And you'll notice now that for Ava, it's 3%. If I switch to Chloe, it's 5%. And so if I go ahead now and add this to my logic for my commission, instead of using the plan level custom field, I'm going to go ahead and use my plan assignment custom field example. Since I created a new field, I could either reference the field or reference the actual custom field. Either way, it really doesn't matter. I'm going to just go ahead and do that so we can have the plan assignment numbers that are in there. And then if you do the math, now Chloe's going to get 5% commission on all the deals that she closes, and Ava is going to get 3% on all of the deals that she closes. And that is how you use a plan assignment level custom field. So hopefully that was helpful. And you understand the differences between a plan level custom field and a plan assignment level custom field. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, and I can explain it a little bit better or a different way or show you some more examples in future videos. But hope you're enjoying learning more about how to use custom fields. Hopefully it helps you simplify your logic a little bit better instead of having to build brand new brand new payout rules for each plan or for each person because they have different specific rates or things like that. That's where custom fields come in really nice. So that's our tip of the week this week. A plug again, go to saseducators.com. Link is in the description below. I am coming. We are just about to kick off our spring season, and I'm coming to a bunch of different locations across the United States and doing a 2-day Spiff admin boot camp where you'll get your hands on playground environment like I play around with here so that we can build together, and we'll build together, and you'll be able to really learn how to use Spiff in a couple of days instead of waiting for each video. And these videos are pretty quick, but there's a lot of documentation and Salesforce help. It'll take you a long time to learn Spiff on your own, or you can come and join me, and in 2 days you're going to be an expert. And so I'm excited to see you. We've got early bird pricing that's about to end for our first class that's starting in March. So take advantage of it. This will probably be the final week of that pricing. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you next week.